Hello, greetings and welcome. My name is Fred LeBeau, and I've written a book entitled Be Your Own Hero, What Really Works When Stopping Smoking. And I just wanted to take this opportunity to talk a little bit about what qualifies me to write a book entitled What Really Works When Stopping Smoking, and so that you can be informed as to who the author of the book that you're spending your hard-earned money on is, and a little bit about my background in the field of smoking cessation, which is a fancy way of saying helping people to stop smoking. First of all, I have a master's degree in counseling psychology, and I've worked with people, all kinds of people, children, adults, families, groups, and all races and cultures in terms of different types of counseling. One of my internships was in chemical dependency. I have a lot of experience working in with addictions. At one time I worked in a chemical dependency hospital with people who were going through withdrawals from hardcore drugs, alcohol and heroin and others. Additionally, specifically regarding smoking cessation, I worked for the University of California, San Diego at the California Smokers Helpline in the 1990s when I was working there, when I first started there rather. The program was experimental, but later became the largest telephonic smoking cessation program in the country. Additionally, I worked for PacifiCare, which is a large health maintenance organization, or AKA health insurance company, as a health specialist, smoking cessation, in which I did a very similar job of counseling people over the telephone, helping them to stop smoking, with the goal of saving the insurance company money over time, as preventative medicine, really. So I have extensive experience in the field of smoking cessation, and I have also been a smoker myself and tried all kinds of methods. I tried everything under the sun in order to stop smoking myself, and I learned through my experience of working with others and through my own attempts, many failed attempts, and then finally lasting success, which I have to say I'm very proud of, what really works when stopping smoking. My book is a compilation of techniques and methods that I've tried all of them, and I've taken the ones that are most useful and most successful and helped the most people who were actually successful in stopping smoking, and put them in one useful guide to help you to design your own stop smoking program tailored to you. Now, I'm not going to tell you that I'm giving you shortcuts or making it simple and easy. It's not an easy thing to do. For me, in fact, it was probably one of the most difficult things that I ever did. But I'm so glad that I did do it. I have made every effort to make it as easy and as comfortable for you as possible. But I'm not advocating taking any kind of medications, except for herbs, natural herbs, or any type of nicotine substitutes to make it easier. Cold turkey is the way that I teach and preach, and also, but I do provide methods and techniques to make it easier. And I'd like to speak very briefly about the addiction itself. The addiction to nicotine is a very complex addiction. It affects the human being on a number of levels. It's not only the physical level, which everybody's familiar with, the cravings that come a short time after, doing without a cigarette, but it affects us emotionally, mentally, and even spiritually. And in my guide, I provide techniques for dealing with each of these levels of the addiction, making it a most complete guide to assisting you. And I found that when we addressed only the physical cravings, there would be other reasons why people would end up going back to smoking. My guide is the most complete guide to helping somebody to stop smoking and to stay stopped. One thing that's very common in for people who try to stop smoking is that they're able to stop for a time, but then eventually at some point in time, whether it be 2 weeks, a month, 6 months, 3 months later, they end up picking up cigarettes and starting to smoke again. My guide is designed to help people who want to stop and stay stopped. And I will guarantee that it is the most effective method for people who are serious about wanting to stop and stay stopped long term for the rest of your life. It's my sincere hope and pleasure to be of assistance to you in stopping smoking. I welcome your comments and questions. I would like to hear from you regarding your successes and your failures. I provide my email at the end of the book, and I sincerely will respond to you, to your questions and your comments. I thank you for purchasing my book, and I only ask that you give yourself the gift of health and your family, the gift of you living a long and healthy life, and I certainly hope I can be of assistance to you in this process. Thank you again, and I look forward to hearing from you.